Hi, I'm Liz Toll, and I'm here at Rodman Natural Health Solutions with Dr. Bob Rodman and Christine Rodman. And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about sustainable weight loss. Now, Dr. Bob, I know this is a passion for you, and I'm so glad you've decided to come on with us and help our viewers on their journey to wellness.
Thanks, Liz. Great to see you again. We did this about a year or so ago and have had some incredible results. We're a little different because we don't do diets. Diets are events, and events usually end, and people end up losing weight, gaining it back, losing weight, and gaining it back. And I think your title for the program, Sustainable Weight Loss, is incredible because what we like to do is change people's lives. We want you to change how you think about food, what you do with food, and eat some whole foods and detox your body and get well. We want you to get well and to lose weight and have it off permanently. And that's what we help people do. We teach you how to do that here.
And during this show, we're actually going to meet some real-life clients with some real-life stories. Now, Christine, before we go to the break, tell us a little bit about what you do here.
Basically, I'm an office manager here, and I assist all of our patients by actually getting healthy by walking them through the therapies, counsel them on their different therapies, and also teaching them how to eat properly and teaching them how to cook properly. We do cooking classes once a month, and we just assist them through that process.
So you're part office manager and part coach.
Absolutely.
And counselor.
Absolutely.
A lot of different hats, both of you, but one thing is consistent with the two of you, and that's your passion for wellness. And we're very grateful to you for sharing your story with us today. And when we come back after the break, we're going to meet one of your clients, but first we're going to meet Patty. And Patty is one of your success stories. Patty has lost more than 20 pounds and kept it off. Let's go meet Patty. We're back after the break. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Patty from Berwick. I'm employed at Killian Appraisals as a secretary. I saw the commercial on MetroCast for Rodman Solutions. Did not know what it was, but I drive by every day, so I decided I would go and check it out. I'm glad I did. I went to a seminar. I've lost 26 pounds, kept it off so far. No, it is not easy. It takes a lot of determination. I would recommend it to anybody who is considering losing weight. They teach you what to eat, what not to eat, and it has great benefits. So anybody that needs to lose, wants to feel better, please go check out Rodman Solutions.
Hi, I'm Christine Rodman.
And I'm Dr. Bob Rodman from Rodman Natural Health Solutions. We'd like to help you on your journey to sustainable weight loss. And to do that, we'd like to make you a special offer of $100 off for our first assessment visit. The assessment visit includes a pre-diabetic profile, adrenal profile, thyroid profile, and a toxicity profile. Make that call today for more information.
Welcome back to the Rodman Natural Health Solutions. Dr. Rodman, we now have one of your real-life patients, Flavia. How long has Flavia been coming to your clinic?
Flavia's been coming about 9 months now.
9 months.
Has done really, really well.
Yes.
Tell me, how much weight have you lost?
I lost 43 pounds.
Wow.
The first 6 months, I lost 40. I only lost 3 pounds this summer. I've had a little bit of a challenge this summer. But I'm hoping to lose another 20, 25 pounds.
Good for you.
And yeah, this is a nice, beautiful program that you can count on.
Is it easy?
Sometimes. Yes and no. It's easy if you put your mind to it. It's a determination. And if you have that determination, you can do it. You prepare this good food. The food is marvelous. You just change your way of living. It's a lifestyle change.
A lifestyle change?
Yes, it is.
How would you say that this lifestyle change affected your life?
It made a big difference. When I came to Dr. Rodman, we discussed everything. I signed up that day. I had acid reflux that was unbearable.
Oh my.
I had no energy. I couldn't sleep well, and I was on high blood pressure medicine.
Wow.
And I'm not anymore on the medicine. That's the big
for
thing.
you.
Yeah. And I sleep real well. I have a lot of energy. And I'm great now. It's just good. It's a real eye-opener.
Dr. Rodman, that's huge.
It is.
That she was able to get off her medication in
Yes.
a natural way.
Yeah, it really is. We work with the medical profession to be able to make those changes. We don't make them here. The doctors make those choices when they see people making changes like Flavia did.
And real results.
Yes.
Real results.
Yes, absolutely.
What would you say to someone who's out there and they're watching this show and they're not sure if they can do this? What would be your advice to them?
If I can do it, they can do it. I come from an Italian family. I love all the wrong food. And if I could do this, they can. It's a life-changing eating habit, and habits are not easy to change. But in this instance, it is. We come to a cooking class once a month with Christine, and she shows us how to make food. I go home right away and I want to make that. You know, it's so good. And it's not that hard. You can do it. Determination.
Determination.
You have to have determination.
And I sense here, Dr. Rodman, a real enthusiasm, a real genuine excitement and enthusiasm about staying with this program.
Absolutely. I'll stay with it the rest of my life,
Will you
probably. I'm
really?
70 years old.
70 years old.
And I probably will be here for the rest of my life. I'm sorry.
That's wonderful.
Dr. Rodman, and you're looking fabulous, just
Thank you.
by the way.
Thank you.
70 years old. It is never too late to make a change. What would you say to someone who's out there who might think, I can't do this now?
That's a matter of mindset. If you think you can't, you can. If you think you can, you can. Flavia did extremely well. She came in very determined and followed the instructions. And one of the things that she said, which I really love, is the fact that she made a lifestyle change. Diets are temporary. They have a beginning. They have an end. And what we teach here is that you're changing the way you live, changing the way you eat, and changing the way you think. And as you do that, your life changes and your family's life changes.
Oh, absolutely. My children, my husband, they're so proud of my accomplishments.
Good for you.
And my grandchildren.
Good for you.
You know, they see me getting up off the floor and playing with them and everything else, and it's a big, big change. Yeah, and
It's
I'm
the
just
quality of
happy.
life.
I'm happy that they're happy with me.
Good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Good for you. Dr. Rodman, a real quality of life change.
Quality of life is what we're after. You know, people, it's a slow, progressive downhill slope for a lot of people. They don't realize what they're not able to do. And then when they come into a program and make those changes and see that their life can be better, they don't have to have acid reflux. They can get up and play with their children. They can take a walk again. They can go to the fair. They can do a number of things that they couldn't do before. It's pretty amazing. And it's just such a joy to be able to see people get their life back just by following some simple instructions and eating whole foods.
How important is it, do you think, to your success that you had a team here to guide you through? Because this isn't just exercise and this isn't just diet and it's not just education. It's the whole package here, isn't it?
Whole package. I went through a lot of tough times. You know, I almost went off of it a couple times. I called Dr. Rodman. Christine would answer. I talked to her. I talked to him, and I'd say I want to do this or this, and you know, I'm. You know,
I want a candy bar. We all have those candy bar
Spaghetti's looking awful good to me right now, you know.
And we can have spaghetti.
We can.
But
we
the brown
can.
rice
But
spaghetti.
yes,
not
yes,
the whole
Or
wheat.
that's
spaghetti
right.
squash.
Absolutely.
Right, spaghetti squash. It's
Absolutely.
wonderful.
But they've gotten me through a lot of tough times, and that's what you need. And I have my husband who gets me through these tough times too. He's forever helping me with it too.
So support is important.
Oh,
you find that
A
support
lot of
here.
support here. Absolutely, yes.
And it's a re-education, isn't it? And we were talking about mindset earlier. You know, and we mentioned spaghetti squash or rice pasta. And I also eat that way, so I'm familiar with those things. Do you find that once you start making these changes, that the way food tastes different to you?
Absolutely. You don't have to go back to the fattening things.
And you don't miss
Your
it.
body's craving food. Make the proper food, and you'll love it. You'll love it. It's just, it's a way of living. It's a new life changing. It's mind, body, and soul.
Wonderful.
You know, that's what you get here. That's what you
Wonderful.
get here.
And what would your final comments be if someone's out there, they're watching you, and they're looking for that bit of advice that's going to help them to make that call and start on that journey, what would you say to them?
Don't hesitate. Come in and speak with Dr. Rodman. Tell him what your problem is, and he'll guide you in the proper way. He did me, and I thank him from the bottom of my heart. I do.
You're welcome.
Love hearing these stories.
Yeah.
Love
Don't
hearing the
hesitate.
stories.
Just come in.
And you're going to keep with it.
Come to a seminar. Sign up for a seminar. His seminars are fantastic. They tell you everything, you know, what the process will be. Yeah.
So there's no surprises. There's a lot
No
of support.
surprises. A lot of support, yes.
Well, Flavia, thank you so much for
You're
being here
welcome.
with
Thank
us.
you.
And thank you for sharing your story. And congratulations
Thank
to you.
you. Thank
because
you.
at the end of the day, you had to make that call and you had to make that change. And good for
Yes.
you.
And I feel a lot better.
I'm so glad.
Yeah.
I'm so glad. It's been such a joy to meet you.
Nice to
and
meet
now
you.
we're going to meet Helen. And Helen's another one of your clients who not only got the weight off, but for the first time ever has been able to sustain that weight loss. Let's meet Helen.
Hi, my name is Helen Roslevich and I'm from McAdoo. I consider myself a professional dieter. With this program, I finally lost 20 pounds and I learned how to keep it off, which I always wanted to do, by proper foods and of course exercise. I recommend this program to anyone who wants to learn how to keep it off. Finally, I found the answer with Dr. Rodman.
Hi, I'm Christine Rodman.
And I'm Dr. Bob Rodman from Rodman Natural Health Solutions. We'd like to help you on your journey to sustainable weight loss. And to do that, we'd like to make you a special offer of $100 off for our first assessment visit. The assessment visit includes a pre-diabetic profile, adrenal profile, thyroid profile, and a toxicity profile. Make that call today for more information.
We're back to the show, and now we have yet another one of your wonderful patients with us, clients, friends, really family.
Absolutely.
Margaret, thanks for being here with us today.
Thank you for having me.
Margaret, tell us, how long have you been in this program?
I started in May of this year, and I came to actually get a facial and find out about facial, which I did have, and Chris done a wonderful job. And Doc was having a seminar, so I decided to stay and listen. And I was very impressed with it, so I decided to join the program. And it was the best decision I ever made.
Dr. Rodman, isn't it funny how sometimes along our journey, it takes us to places where we don't really expect to be, but where we need to be at the right time in the right place.
Absolutely. That's a great point.
Yeah.
And Margaret did so incredibly well. She motivated us on a regular basis. She really did.
I even had my daughter come.
Yes, she did.
Wonderful.
She done well on it, and
did.
she enjoyed it. She really didn't need it, but it taught her a lot of good ways to eat.
And tell me, what's some of the things that the program has done for you?
Well, it has given me a lot more confidence. I lost the weight. I lost 25 pounds.
Wonderful.
And I feel great. I'm on no medications anymore. All
Excellent.
I take are the vitamins, which I love. And the protein drink in the morning is wonderful. I look forward to that every morning. Gets me going in the morning.
There you go.
Yeah.
And Dr. Rodman, this is the second person that you're working with that has shared with us that they've been able to get off their medication. And again, that seems to be a consistent thing that we see is the body knows what it needs.
It really does. And I think a lot of people, I use an example, if you had a diesel engine, you wouldn't put gas in it. And unfortunately, that's what we're doing to our bodies. We're feeding it the wrong thing, expecting it to run well. And it just isn't going to run well. It's not. A lot of the things we're eating out there are just very toxic to our body, and we just eat them because that's what we've been taught. We try to teach you differently with Chris's cooking class, with menus, with recipes, and but then you got to take the initiative, and that's what Margaret did, and that's what her daughter did.
Yeah.
Like Margaret said, she wasn't here to lose a lot of weight. She was here basically to learn how to eat correctly, and she did a great job.
And to get healthy.
And to get healthy.
And
Right.
it's not always easy, is it, Margaret, to do the right thing?
No, but this program is very easy.
Tell me how it makes it easier for you.
Well, you can cook things ahead of time and freeze them. And then, you know, if you're working like I work, and I'd come home at night and it's there, I have it ready to eat. And Chris gives you a lot of great recipes.
I keep hearing about Chris's great recipes. I
Yeah.
think before we leave today, I'm going to get some of those great recipes.
Yeah, they
are
are.
good.
They're wonderful.
And-
and
and-
very simple to, you know, to make.
And that's important, isn't it, to stay on a
Yeah.
program, as it has to
Yeah.
be doable, doesn't it?
And I'm on the maintenance right now, and it's just great.
What
I
would you
just-
say to somebody out there who's watching this and they're not sure they can manage a program like this?
I would tell them, try it, because it's very simple. And once you get started, even the detox is easy to do. And I think if I can do it, anybody can do it, young or old.
And was it, would you say that this is something that you will do for the rest of your life?
Yes. It's not a diet, it's a way of living, changing your way you eat. And it's just, I can't praise it enough. I tell everybody, because I get a lot of compliments, and they say, oh, you look great, what did you do? And I said, well, you need to go to Dr. Rodman and Chris, and they'll teach you how to eat and lose weight properly.
And it really is a teaching, isn't it? It's an
Yes.
education. It's
Yeah.
more than a diet. It's
Yeah.
more than exercise.
Right.
It's a different way to think.
It definitely is that, a different way to think. And sometimes that's all it takes. We tell people when they come in that we're going to give you a new menu for life. The old menu was nice, but it was not a menu that you can continue to follow and be healthy. And so some simple changes make a huge difference in how well you do weight-wise and as well you do health-wise. And Margaret's medication changes were made by her medical doctor, you know, and that's the way it should be.
Yeah.
But obviously, your body has been responding in a very positive manner
Yes.
to the
it
changes
does.
that the new
I
nutrients
used
that you've
to
given it.
drink soda constantly. I mean, I wouldn't get in my car unless I had a soda. Now I don't even want to look at a soda. I've got my water bottle and with lemon in it, and that's all I drink.
And it takes a little
And
time to
it's-
change those habits, doesn't it?
It didn't take me too long.
No.
No.
Margaret's a very determined person.
Yeah, if you really set your mind to it, that this is what you want to do, and that's what the way I felt. It was very simple for me,
Why did you want to make these changes?
because I just didn't feel I was eating. You know, as you get older, you know, you put on that little weight, and it's hard to get off. And I got this off very easily on this program. And I was happy, and I had energy, and it was just wonderful. I get up 5 o'clock in the morning, every morning, and I'm get my protein drink, and I'm ready to go, and my fruit.
And that energy is so important to quality of life.
Yes.
Really is.
Do you find that when you have, you know, Dr. Rodman, when you're eating a lot of processed foods, when you're having a lot of sugar and food colorings and things, they almost drag you down?
Yeah, we spend a lot of time on in our programs to help people clean up the inside of their body. We call it detoxification. People do a
I think you
lot
called
of
it a reset button.
It is
for
a
life.
reset button.
Yeah.
When you do a detoxification, you're actually resetting everything. It gets rid of your cravings. It gets rid of some of the bad habits that you have, and it kind of resets you for life. And we teach people how to do it so they can do it on their own for the future. And that's really an important part of what we do. And we teach people what not to eat because of those toxins and because of those things your body can't digest, and it ends up storing it. And you get symptoms and problems because of that, and people don't know what to do with that. So we just help you clean up.
And once people do clean up, everything changes. The way you
does.
taste food changes, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. And then if you run into a problem, you know, you just have to come up here and talk to Chris and Doc, and they usually have a remedy for what's wrong.
And that support is important to a program like
Yes,
this,
it
isn't it?
is. It's like we're like a family here. I just love the both of them.
And you know, it sounds like you've gotten your other family members involved in this as well. And what a
Right.
gift that is to help them get healthy as well with you.
Even when I go out for lunch with friends, you know, I order my salad and my water, and they say they can't believe how controlled I am. I said, well, you have to learn how to control.
That's right. And you know, I found in my experiences, someone will say, "Oh, you can have some French fries," or "You can have," and you say to them, "Sure, I could have, but I don't
want them."
And isn't that a wonderful thing?
Right.
To say that and to mean it. Mm-hmm. Well, it sounds like you've certainly gotten yourself on a wonderful path.
Yes, I
and
have.
Congratulations to you for getting on the program. And for our last minute, if someone out there is watching your story and they're saying, "I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this like she did," what would you say to them?
I'd say you can do it. It's very simple, and it may be a little more challenge to some people than it was to me. And because I thought I was eating healthy until I got on this program, and because if I was out on the road, I'd stop at Burger King or something, quick.
So those